Good morning, my name's John. Welcome to the video. We're on the Christmas challenge, trying to get £20 up to £1,000 for Christmas. Basically betting Betfair, because we can't bet with the bookies, because they barred us, because we pinched a couple of prices 4 years last Tuesday. Okay, there's lots of stuff in the previous videos about all this, but we're on video 22. Our balance is £117.13, which you can just see to the right of your screen at the top there. We're on 11:47 in the morning, which is to the right at the very top. We're going to do £3 a race now, and we're trying to get 2 dogs in, and we look for dogs that are in, maybe lost a bit of time last time, maybe a bit slower out the traps, got a bit of trouble coming through, and lost a bit of time which you couldn't quite quantify, couldn't quite see because it's so far away, and the cameraman is a little bit wobbly sometimes. So it's the unknown. If you're back in 2, one of them might have improved, and that's the angle in. Okay. We're trying to keep the videos to 15 minutes-ish. I've had my knuckles wrapped for too much babble, and we're in a bit more action. So there's plenty of other stuff on the early videos if you've got a spare 2 weeks to go through them. So today, I was, as usual, you know, a bit late starting, but I've got 11:58 Nottingham, 10 minutes away. We've got 1 and 5 to start, and I've got 1 after that, and then I get into it. I try and get 6 or 7 in there. 15 minutes. I've been told that's your option time between 10 and 15 minutes. 2 minutes if you're not interested, and 15 minutes if you're very interested below, which is why we'll do 15 minutes. Videos of note so far. Video 20, that's a couple back. We're on 22 now. Bit of form reading for the anoraks like me, and a bit of action as well. 1 race. But normally there's a few races. Video 14, my idea of how to win with speed dogs, fast out the trap, front runners. All these are my ideas, right? You know more than me, you lads out there and lasses out there. If you can pick anything up from my ideas, then brilliant, job's done. Video 11, 80 to 1 shot that should have won. So if anyone comes on the comments and says that shouldn't have won, then okay, I'll back off a bit. But I think it should have won. And video 4, the disaster movie, 2,000-3,000 hits in about, watches in about 5 microseconds, because it all went wrong and I was a bit in pain. Okay, enough of that babble. So the format is basically a live race on, go in the traps. I'll tell you what I've done. A couple of dogs. I might do the odd each way today because I've been getting painful seconds. So that's it. Let's go over to the action. 11:58 Nottingham, 1 and 5. And we'll see what we got. Okay, thanks again for joining. Thanks for all your brilliant comments. I really appreciate it. But it'd be nice if you could just press that subscription button, because if you all pressed it, it'd just go through the roof, and then I could say, hey, like my last look, the people are watching now, it's getting better. Okay, thanks for that. Right, let's go. 11:58. You can see I can babble. 1 and 5. Oh yeah, it's just come to me. Feel free to ask any questions, because I mean I'll not know the answers, or maybe the odd one or two, but there's lots of experts and very experienced lads on here and lasses on here. You know, they can chip in. But I've got a question. How do this... So, handicaps, right? I don't really like betting handicaps. I don't like betting open races, sprints, or long-distance races. But and if a handicapper comes into my race, which is a normal graded race, which I like, middle-distance race, and it's got a time there, I don't know where they get the time from. Where did they get the time from for handicappers? I mean, I get a normal race, right? The trap's open, the time stops, they all go from the same position, and then the time stops when they're at the line, and you can see the judge rolling it forward, and he sees all the time. But on a handicap, they all start from different distances. They can't have 6 different systems for each dog. I just don't understand it. So if anybody, I mean, could come along and just maybe in the comments just say, here's how they do it, John, I'd appreciate it. Because for years, no one's ever been able to tell me, and I don't understand it. So 6 has got 20 yards on the 1, sorry, 20 handicap on the 1. How can they know what his time is? He's running different distance. He's running like 20 yards further. I just don't get it, understand it. So therefore, the timings on handicaps are meaningless. I don't play handicaps anyway. It's not a problem. So there you are. That's my question. Okay, let's go. I'd appreciate any answers. I know you lads know, and lasses. I'm going to say people. Bye for now. Oh, hi there. So back again. 11:58 Nottingham. We're on 1 and 5. 7 to 4 and 2s. See, the Betfair clever lads agree with us. There's no bet here. They should both come from the back. One should get through, win easy. But combined price is about 1 to 2, and it's not for us. So we'll just watch it. Bit of interest, 1 and 5. You see, you know, you'd be tempted to be, it's just too short, you know. That makes the others a good price. I didn't see anything, no. 105 win it. See, they had to survive that as well, but they got away with that one. One of them should pick them up from here.
Swift Dirty back in second, 5 Ballandary Book starts up kick on as well round this final turn. Agaburan Fuse just digging in nicely to the line, 4 from 5, 5 from 4. It's the 5 who gets it, Ballandary Book at Nottingham.
That would have been stressful at combined price of 1 or 2 on, wouldn't he? But he got away with it. Okay, nothing for us there. Back for the 12.31 Nottingham 5 and 6. Bye for now. 12.31 Nottingham 5 and 6. What on win £3 win on the 5. There's £1 each way on the 6. £1 win, £1 place. That's about 9s and it's shot into 6s. So I messed that up, didn't I? So I want 5 or 6.
Then 5 and 6, 3 and 2 making their move as Bankroll Baker has the early lead. 4 from 1, then 6, 3, 5 and 2, and Bankroll Baker is still going nicely. The one of Glenhead Grace and the 6 of Noel's Pilo. It's 4 from 6, then 1, 3, 5 and 2. As we come around the final turn, Bankroll Baker toward the finishing line. It's 4 and 1, 3 and 6, 5 and 2. The Stripes. Noel's Pilo gets it.
Yeah, that was the most probably a mistake. We grabbed the 6 for like 150 each way, and he, you know, 9-10 to 1 with a minute. I thought that'll do, and then it shot into 6, I think. But okay, it's a little profit. We'll go back and see what they paid us. That'll be a sec. Okay, so that's £8.23 there on the win. That's not bad. And we'll see what we got on the place for that 6. We put £6 on, didn't we? £3 on the 5, 150 winning place on the 6. Let's see what we got for the place on the 6. They robbed us again. So we got £4 on the 6. So yeah, we should be a tenner or so. That's not too bad. Okay, so next race, I'll just get the results in the frame. Okay, there we are. So 129.41. Steady weight. Okay. Right, did I say 241 Central Park, 1, 5 and 6. What are we into now? 7 minutes. Oh, we got all the time in the world. British Rail. Bye for now. Hi there. So we're on, what time are we on? 2:33. The race 2, still 10 minutes away from the 2:41. I've just come on to talk to you about trial dogs. I tried not to come back on. You need a rest and I've got to get more videos in, but I couldn't. I've been sat on my hands, but I've weakened. So I just want to tell you a minute about trial dogs. If they're in my race, I just don't like to play. Okay, I just don't know what they're going to do. The number of times in my formative years at greyhound gambling, and I think, how did that win? Trial dog. So they can, you know, they're developing. They're just learning the trade, and they can run the same time twice, and then, you know, the training knows improve. They've got the gallops there. They get excited. They see the time. The dogs are developing. They're not quite settled down in his grade yet, and they just know. And you sometimes see like 6-4 a trial dog. The Betfair clever lads, they've had word. They took all the morning earlies, whatever they could get them, through the sisters' accounts, the brothers' accounts, and all that. Not that I'd ever recommend that. You understand? That's not right. So they're dangerous. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, I'm just checking the betting out. Right, so that was all. I just had to talk. You know, it's bad. It's an illness. Okay. So yes, trial dogs. Don't personally, if I see a trial dog on the race anywhere near the time, I'm off. Okay, just leave it on to the next race. There's a race. It's a bit easier. We want all the form exposed. I don't like handicaps in my race. I can't read the form, so I'm on to the next race. You know, if it's been open racing and it just comes down to the grade I'm looking at A6. It's been open racing, or you know, or if it's a sprinter that's stepped up to our A6, I'm off. I leave it. I've got to know what they are. I've got to know the opposition. Okay, that's it for now. Let's go to the race. Okay, 2:51 Central Park. Our selections are 1, 5 and 6. 5's about 12 to 1 Betfair. 6 is about 9 to 2. See, a Betfair price for the 6 is almost the same as on the track. You suspect they'll run well.
Snodland Flyer in charge.
Yeah.
Now look at the one from Hollyoak.
I'm worried about that one. It's one of ours.
Up the tee. 1, 6, 2, 4 and 5. As they kick towards the next portion of this, it's going to be with the red jacket of Hollyoak Burmese. At the moment, looking very good with 2 coming through and 6 Snodland Flyer in there as well. 1, 2, 6, 5, 3 and 4.
One's away.
The final.
Not to worry. It's only pain. Not to worry. It's always one of our other dogs that win, isn't he? Should back them all. There's 5 finishing like an express train. Did he get in trouble early on, that 5? It's gone now. Leave it, let it lie, John, let it lie. Yeah, I'm just looking down that 5. I would have got 36 quid for that 5. He was there and then he wasn't. I'm going to have to check that later on. He finished it awful well. There wasn't a big difference between the 1 and the 6. 6 was about under pressure 9-2 on Betfair there, 5.5. And the 1 was, I think it was about 4, even though it was 15-8 on the course. I think it was about 4. So I had a 2-point difference, but it's pretty thin on the percentages. So maybe it should have just been a 5, and I'd lost anyway. So gonna have to be careful. Change is quick. I'm learning. You got to bet so nearly off now, but I'm trying to definitely get on, so don't look an umpty. As normal. Okay, let's have a look. What's next? What's next? I'll just check my computer system. 252.136. 252.136. Back soon. How's our time doing? 11:37. That's nice and steady away. Okay, back soon.
So it's going to be a good start.
They're off at the valley. A bit of a problem there. 136. We're just on the 1 each way. I don't know what happened there. Oh, look, one's something's happened. Something's happened.
White nose in charge as we come around this final turn. I could not tell you currently what else is happening. 5 is leading, I think. It's going to be Amigan White Nose. 5 beats 4 and 2 there. I'm sorry, there was nothing else I could do. I had no idea what was going on there. But the 5 did.
Oh, what's all that about? Well, I don't know what happened there. The valley, watching them go in, and suddenly they just cut straight to. They'd gone 200 yards and. I don't know, one's tailed off. Something happened there at the back. So we done our money there. Just we had 150 each way on the 1. 3 and 6 were tight. I was about to tell you. And then they were suddenly as they were going in. And then they're halfway down the straight. So Willie Mill had a wobble. Join the club. So what we're on next, let's have a look. I don't like them. I don't know what happened. I like to see where my money's gone. Makes me feel better when I know I've lost it. 3.29 the Valley, 3 and 4. What time is it? 2.54. Back soon. Bye for now. Okay, over to 3.29 the Valley. 3 and 4. 4 was 2-1. We're on the 3. 150 each way. It's about 16-1. Looks interesting price. Come on the 3. Nice price. 4's a bit short. 2 strong dogs.
Back straight, and it's the 1 who's nipped round on the inside, Jackie's Princess, to go on by about 4 lengths over 2. That's Glory Good Time, and then comes the 3, Hawkfield Elvis, down the far side between the last 2 bends.
Oh, see, they're doing this lark again. What's going down?
Sorry, we've nipped into the replay there, but I'll give you the
well, we were moving up. I hope we got a place.
The winner at
Fred Carnos. Oh, what's going on? What's this? It's worse than me. Oh, no. We'll have to go back and sweat it out. What's the time? We've only got about 60 seconds.
So we're now at Toaster for a top grade sprint.
Right, we'll go back and wait for the result on Betfair. Sweat it out.
Here, 5, 6, 11.
So we're just sweating it out now. I did just do this. My ticket's not right, my ticket, you know. I mean, I had a few little ticket problems over the years. What it does, it makes you realise the important things in life, like gambling. I mean, you know, this better be in. I'll put you on hold, otherwise I'll be here forever. I'm still sweating. It's been 4 minutes. Sweating on. Can you see that little bit of white down there? That's the colour of the 3 dog. So there we go. Great fun. Hope you all enjoyed it. 125. We'll settle for any profit. But before we finish, £1,000 for Christmas. Chris Rea. You have a great day.